That's right. They don't care when they make a decision. You're absolutely right. They don't care. They don't care about a thing, man. Get out there and they make a decision, so let it be written, so let it be done. Slap a gavel. The Supreme Court. Once again, the Supreme Court justices are all millionaires. Every one of them's a millionaire. Every one of them's either a politician or a lawyer. People involved in the Supreme Court making all the decisions out there, the law of the land. Every one of them's a millionaire. Once again, it's people making decisions. That's it. That's what it is. People got to wake up. They're trying everything in their God to create it after they completely took. There's good people that lost their job that live in their parents' basement. Good people in 06, 07, 08, 09, kind of peaked out in 08, 09. Good people out there still living in their parents' basement. They popped the bubble. And that's what they did. They popped the bubble. And all these people out there, all these good hard-working people will never recoup. Will never recoup. Because of greed. That's what they did. They popped the bubble. And now what they're looking at these Congress and senators' aides, the aides that work for Congress and senators. They're looking at their aides. They're playing the stock market. So if a decision's going to be made about like a pipeline, the aides know the information beforehand. They're making trades through the stock market. They're actually trading before the news is announced about something going on with Congress, senators, even local stuff. They're looking at all the trades that are made with the aides and workers that work for senators and congressmen, man. Unbelievable. And they're just getting around to it now?
Audio, hello.
Well, that's why you're supposed to make. That's what a gentleman does. That's why you're supposed to live free. You're supposed to make your own decisions. You're not supposed to worry about who's making the decision for you. You're supposed to live off the land and make your own decision, not be taxed. Or you have to go out and work for somebody else. You're supposed to live off your own land. And you're supposed to barter. The whole system was set up and it worked. But once again, we went right back to repression and we went back to the imperialism. We went right back to England, man. We got away from England. Look at the revolution. Look at all the bloodshed in the revolution. In one day, 100,000 people were slaughtered at the Battle of Valley Forge. Look at the revolution. Look at all the bloodshed. We get away from England, and we come back and we do the same thing. We do the same thing that England does. Banging on doors, IRS, seizing property, just like England did. England did the shit 1500. There's people walking around in the streets with moldy bread, and they were taking England, the royal family in England was taking everything that the people had. They took it all. They stripped them of all their possessions, and they put them out in the street. It's the same shit. So you got a bunch of rich people in Congress and Senate and in and around the president and corporate CEOs stripping the people of the same thing. It's the same thing as England before we came over here and we were given land, homestead acts. We were given the whole thing. Our forefathers had set it up. It's in our Constitution. You could take the Constitution and throw it in a trash can.
Get your cab out of my yard, no doubt about it.